Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a highly requested video and it's basically going to be everything you need to know about psoriasis. I'm going to explain what psoriasis is, what causes it, and how to naturally cure it. I have had psoriasis for many years and bad eczema since I was very little, and I have cured myself many times. And the thing is, before I get into everything, I just want to say that psoriasis and any autoimmune disorders are not something you fix once and then you kind of go back to your old ways. Because if you go back to your old ways like I did, it will return. So I will explain everything, but basically I have it back, but I'm in recovery again. I'm getting almost out of it. It used to be really bad on my face and I just have a little patch here. I'm not sure if you can quite see it. And even on my arm a little bit here. It used to be really red, bubbly, and itchy, and now it's just almost faded. So, and I also have a patch on my wrist. So now that you know I have psoriasis, that I've fixed it many times, I'm gonna explain to you what I did, show you what I'm currently taking, the protocol that I'm on. I am working with a naturopath, and she has been helping me to detox, so I will share all my products with you. But before I share that, I just want to explain a little bit about psoriasis. So what is psoriasis? Psoriasis is an autoimmune disorder. So basically an autoimmune disorder is when you're you have an overactive or underactive immune system, and it's basically damaging its own tissues. So if you have IBS, which is an autoimmune disorder, that's where your immune system is attacking your digestive tract or gastrointestinal tract. If you have Hashimoto's, that's your immune system attacking your thyroid gland. If you have multiple sclerosis, that's attacking your nerve tissues. If you have psoriasis, that is your immune system attacking its skin cells. So autoimmune disorders are basically when your immune system is out of whack and it's attacking its own tissues depending on what your disorder is. So I was clinically tested to have, or clarified to have Hashimoto's, IBS, and psoriasis. I fixed IBS and Hashimoto's on my own without even a naturopath, just through my own research and all that. And psoriasis, I am working with a naturopath to just get to the bottom of it and get rid of it once and for all. But I have gotten rid of it twice on my own without any help. And it's all thanks to research, which I'll be sharing with you. Basically all the research that I've done and that I've learned, I'll be just sharing with you today. So first, what is or what causes psoriasis? So basically it's an accumulation of toxins, plus you have leaky gut, most likely almost all the time candida overgrowth. And what happens is that your body detoxes through when you have psoriasis, your body is detoxing through the skin to flush out the toxins because you have an accumulation of toxins more than your body can handle. I have a video on my channel explaining everything about my past, how I used to eat and how I got to the point of having psoriasis. If you are interested, I will link the video in the description box below so you can check out what I used to do to my body in terms of food, and then you will understand why I have psoriasis. So I will leave the video. Check it out when you're done this one if you're interested. Basically, I had an accumulation of toxins, so my body's detoxing through the skin because, I will explain that. So why does your body detox through the skin? Okay, I'm gonna explain that next. So I am looking down. I just wrote all my talking points on a sheet because I don't want to get off track. So your body detoxes through your kidney, your liver, your lungs, and your skin. Your kidney detoxes and eliminates toxins through the urine, your liver through the stool, your skin through sweat, and your lungs through breathing. So your kidney and your liver also purify the blood. Okay, that's the job of the liver and the kidneys. Now, when you have an overload of toxins, your toxins start seeping through the gut lining, right? Usually when you eat a lot of bad foods, in order to accumulate all of these toxins, take lots of antibiotics, etc., it causes leaky gut. So all of these toxins and things you are consuming and breathing, it's all seeping through the gut, going into the bloodstream. But because you have an overload of toxins, your liver and your kidneys are so backed up and can't handle, you know, the elimination of all the toxins, that your skin starts being the next source, I guess, to flush out the toxins. So your skin ends up flushing out toxins from your blood rather than your liver and your kidneys. So now that you kind of understand how all of that works, if you didn't already, I am going to start talking about how to treat it. So that basic stuff that I just talked about is just a quick overview on everything about psoriasis and most autoimmune disorders. Okay, what's next? So sorry, I'm just looking at my sheet here. Okay, so how to treat it. The first thing you need to do is detox. You need to do a complete full system detox. You need to detox your kidney, your livers, your lymph nodes, your skin, your liver, lymph nodes, skin, lungs. You need to detox absolutely every system in your body, because there's no way you're gonna eliminate all these toxins if your kidney and liver and everything aren't functioning correctly. So detox. The next thing is diet. You need to have a diet mostly alkaline. They say usually 80% alkaline to heal the gut and get rid of the acidity. Toxins are extremely acidic, hence the reason why it appears red on the skin. It's because when toxins are coming out through the skin, it's red because it's so acidic. So toxins are acidic. You need to eat an alkaline diet to balance out the acidity in the body and bring your body to the correct pH, which I believe is like 7.4, 7.2, something in there. And also eating a more alkaline diet, which means less sugars, I'll explain everything, also means that you'll be fighting off and killing the candida and parasites that you almost 100% have. So once you kill the candida and get rid of all these toxins, the skin will start going back to normal, start healing, the red will go away, your body will be more alkaline, your liver, your kidneys, everything will be working correctly, your body will be back in balance. So that's the most important. And then what happens is once your body is back in balance, you don't want to go back to your old ways of eating really bad food all the time and doing whatever else it was that you did to get you to where you are now. You want to continue being healthy, and as much as you can, and just stay on the right track, or you will end up getting psoriasis again, or whatever your autoimmune disorder is. So detox, diet, and then patience. It's going to take a lot of time. If you've spent a couple years building up toxins in your body, or maybe your whole lifetime, it's going to take a long time. Give your body at least half a year or more to fully and cleanse, depending on how severe you are, fully cleanse. Some people have psoriasis on their entire body. I would give yourself several years to detox and cleanse. So detox, diet, and patience is how you're going to treat it. So I have some tips I'm going to share with you at the end that really worked for me. But before I do that, I want to show you what I'm taking. I want to show you the protocol that I'm on. So first thing I want to say is you need to work on flushing and getting rid of toxins out of the body. So I have a tray here of all the supplements I'm going to share with you. Don't freak out. I'm not taking all these, and neither are you. I just have a bunch of different things I want to show you. Have options, basically. So I'm not a doctor, I'm not a naturopath. I am in school to be a holistic nutritionist, but that's it. I've done a lot of research, so everything I'm showing you is from doing research and working directly with my naturopath. So I'm kind of like relaying the message to you guys, but for free. So I'm going to start by saying, like I said, you have to detox. So how do you detox? You want to detox your liver and your kidney. So there's a few things that I'm doing that you can do to detox. So I am currently, I'll show you what I'm on first. So I am taking something called Cellusap. There is also something called, I'm gonna have to autofocus this for you guys. There, so there's also something called Depurasap. And basically what this is a liver and kidney flush. And it also has a little bit of adaptogens in it to help kind of rebalance hormones in your thyroid. When you have an overload of toxins, your thyroid and your adrenals are super stressed out and super fatigued because they're working so hard all the time. So you kind of want to give your body something to help relieve the stress of your adrenals. So this has a little bit of that in it, which is great. So I take this Cellusap or Depurasap, and it's basically from white birch trees. This is all natural stuff. These are all homeopathics. Along with that, I'm taking this herbal formula is Imugen. Again, I'll focus this for you guys. I want you guys to see these. So there's Imugen, and then this is Dr. Reckeweg R1. So these are from my naturopath, and these just help flush liver and kidneys. So that's what I'm taking. And then I'm also on something called Betula pubescens. There's also something called Prunus. So you can take these two to help flush the liver and kidneys, and this all works together to cleanse and get everything back in balance. if you don't have access to this or you don't know where to find these, there are other options you can do. This is what my naturopath gave me because these are the most potent and most effective. But like I said, there are other options and I'm going to show you those right now. Okay, so if you, like I said, don't have access to the Cellusap or Depuresap or anything like that, there are other options you can do. You can go to any health food store or a grocery store that has a health food section, and you can find lots of kidney and liver fleshes. St. Francis Herb is one of my favorite companies. I don't have the specific product here right now, but they carry something, I think it's like a whole liver and kidney combo, and it contains like dandelion and milk thistle in it. Or you could just buy straight up milk thistle, which cleanses the liver, and dandelion for the kidneys. If you don't have that, you can get something like this. This is called Kidney Flesh from, sorry, I have to keep focusing this on my own. I don't know why it's not auto-focusing. There you go. So this is Omega Alpha Kidney Flesh, and it literally has, where's the ingredients on this thing? Dandelion root, uva ursi leaf, I don't even know what that is, but there's cherry fruit, corn silk, Chinese magnolia vine fruit, I don't know. But basically it's bitter, which is what you want when you want a flesh, and it just contains everything you need for a kidney flesh. So you just take some of this in the morning. What you could do is like maybe take this, you know, twice, like do 2 bottles of this, or do a kidney and a liver. There's also, where's the other one? I had this one here. Okay, so you could even do, I was doing for a while this as a kidney flesh, and then I was doing Renew Life Liver Detox. So it's this one here, the Liver Detox by Renew Life. And sorry it's so bright, it's just where I'm filming, it's like a huge window here, so it's really bright. But it comes with Detox 1 and 2. You take them together, it gives you all the directions, and it basically contains milk thistle, dandelion root, Koroa root, I don't know, some of the stuff in here, I don't know what it is, but so there's that. Yeah, there's basically it in terms of detoxes. So I'm not currently taking these. I was, but I put them to the side when I was working with the naturopath, and I'm taking these ones, which I find work a million times more better. They're more efficient, they're more potent. So I take that, but like I said, if you can't afford a naturopath or you don't have one near you, then just go to your store. There's so many liver and kidney flushes. Drink a lot of dandelion tea. Okay, so once you have that, so you need to do your detox. Then there's some supplements that you just want to take to kind of support the whole issue of psoriasis. So when you have psoriasis, there are studies that prove that people with psoriasis and leaky gut have very low vitamin D3 levels. So you obviously want to supplement. This one is 1000 IUs, and it's from, sorry, the company Sunshine Vitamin, or Weber Naturals, the Sunshine Vitamin. So I take, the idea is you're supposed to take 20 international units, 20 IUs per pound of body weight that you have. So I am currently taking 10,000 IUs. That's more than I need, but when you have psoriasis, take more. So say you should take 5,000-6,000 IUs a day in terms of your body weight, maybe take 8 or 9. At least to start, because vitamin D3 is really good for the skin. And I noticed when I started taking it that my hands already faded without doing anything else. So I would recommend taking that. Along with that, you want to take cod liver oil. Yeah, this is a Garden of Life. This is my favorite cod liver oil brand or company. So this is from Iceland. It has like a lemon mint flavor, but it's all natural, pure, really good quality. So take something, you need omega-3 fats. It's really good for the skin. All the cells in your body are made from fat, and if you don't have enough of it in your body, things won't function properly. So I really recommend doing that. It's really good for the brain too and the gut. Some other supplements that I'm taking with my naturopath, and I would recommend taking if you can. This is called T-Pin. This is a source of vitamin C6 to help in tissue formation, which is what you want. T-Pin right there from Genestra. This is what you want if you have psoriasis. You can get this online or a health food store. So it really depends where you want to get it from, but I would recommend taking T-Pin. Really recommend it. So that's what I'm on. Now you also want to work on your immune system. Like I said, when you have an autoimmune disorder, your immune system is out of whack, whether it's hypo or hyper, it's high or low, it doesn't matter, it's out of whack. So I recommend taking some kind of immune support. This is from Pure Cut. This is called Immune 7, and I'll tell you what it has. I've talked about many times on my channel about medicinal mushrooms like chaga, reishi, lion's mane. There's so many really good ones. So I always talk about how awesome it is because it helps your adrenals and your thyroid, but it also helps your immune system. So there is sun mushroom, cordyceps, reishi, maitake, shiitake, and coriolis in here. So I take this every single day, whether I have psoriasis or not. I just take it to help my immune system. Prevents you from getting sick, so why not? Yeah, so I take this, and I would recommend taking something like this. It doesn't have to be a specific one, but again, go to your health food store, say I need some immune support, and they're going to give you some kind of mushroom or something to help your immune system. So I would definitely recommend taking that. I am also on something called Kava Forte. This is actually a calmative to help with restlessness. You don't have to take this, but I'm sorry, my naturopath is telling me to take it because I have thyroid issues too, so this is going to help with my adrenals and my thyroid, so I'm taking that. But again, you don't have to. I just have issues with stress, and when you have a lot of stress, candida overgrows and it just makes your psoriasis worse. So there's that. I also want to recommend taking a really good quality multivitamin. This is called Tim from Genestra. Genestra is a really fantastic brand. It's a vitamin mineral supplement, but it's from, like, it's food based. So it has vitamin A, C, E, has zinc. It contains, has bovine spleen for like iron. It helps with your adrenals, it helps with the lymph, it has the bovine placenta, has some bone marrow, bee pollen. So it's really fantastic for supporting the entire body. So take some kind of multivitamin, because when you have leaky gut and psoriasis and you're so backed up with toxins, the foods you're eating, your body's not getting all the benefits from them. So you're really low on nutrients in your body. So supporting your body with a multivitamin, make sure it's always organic, natural, food grade. You don't want like a synthetic, just like, you know, synthetic vitamins in there. You want true food grade vitamins. So look for something like that. Okay, so I also take a B complex, which I feel like everybody should be doing a B complex. Doesn't matter what company you use, just take one. B vitamins are going to help with tissue formation and everything else in your body too. So I kind of want to go back a step. I forgot to mention, when you're taking vitamin D3, make sure it's a fat soluble vitamin, so make sure you're taking it with fat. My favorite company is CanPrev, and they have vitamin D3 that actually is in a capsule with coconut oil, which is fantastic. This one, specific one, has flaxseed oil, which is good as well, so I like that, as long as you have a healthy fat with it. If you get vitamin D3 in the drop form, you don't just take it and that's it. You have to take it with a fat. So then in that case, I would take it with like a cod liver oil or something, because it's fat soluble. So it means your body won't get the benefits if you're not taking it with fat. So I just want to throw that out there. Okay. So once you're detoxed and you're supporting your body with nutrition, what's the next step? So I mentioned that you need to fight the candida and heal the gut. So how do you fight the candida? I'll talk about diet in a minute, but right now we're talking about supplements, so I'm going to stick with that on that topic. There are a couple things you can do. First thing you can do is just go to your store and get some kind of support to fight candida. So this is Candy Gone. This is from Renew Life. I'll show you what it looks like again. Oh, the glare is so bad right now. I'm sorry, guys. But this is Candy Gone, and it's Renew Life, and it comes together. So you have a liquid and a capsule, and it's basically packed with things like clove. I've talked about so many times warming spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, ginger. Those all help fight candida because it creates warming effects in the body. But this has oregano leaf, orange peel, Oregon grapefruit, pau d'arco, cinnamon bark, clove bud, peppermint leaf, olive leaf, berberine. Lots of fantastic things to fight the candida. Oregano oil is really powerful in killing fungus, so it has some of that in there, so that's good. Or you could do something like this. This is called Fungeffect. This is from St. Francis Herb. I'm in love with this company, just saying. So Fungeffect has properties. It's mostly pau d'arco, which is powerful at killing fungus, so parasites, and candida. So I actually am taking all of this currently. You don't have to. You can just take something to help fight the candida. On top of this, I take diatomaceous earth at night before I go to bed, away from all my supplements, and that helps cleanse the candida out of the blood and the larvae that could be in your blood. the eggs from the parasites. So take that as well, and that helps fight candida and parasites. But getting some kind of support and lots of warming spices, like drink lots of cinnamon tea and take lots of herbs and spices, that's all going to help fight candida. So you need support that way. So that's the candida. And then the last portion is healing the gut. Okay, so last thing, I gotta do this, wrap this up really quick. You gotta take some things to heal the gut. The first thing is aloe vera gel. You could take this stuff. This is Lily of the Desert, and it really helps. It's a powerful antioxidant, but it also helps line the gut. And it also helps if you're constipated. Don't take too much, you can cause diarrhea. You also want to take some kind of gelatin. These are both really good companies, Vital Proteins or Great Lakes. But gelatin helps also reline the gut, and it helps with skin and tissue formation and joints, hair, skin, nails, all of it. So I would recommend taking some kind of gelatin every single day. I take it twice a day. Also L-glutamine, this is like a holy grail product for me, and it helps your body uses L-glutamine to rebuild the gut lining, so supplementing with it is a good idea. So take that, and any brand, as long as it's all natural and no fillers. And what else? Oh yeah, last thing for the gut, I also take a veggie green. So this is Progressive Veggie Greens, but there's Macrolife, there's so many veggies out there you can take, and you basically just want to take it because it's alkalizing, so it's going to help with the psoriasis and the redness, bring the alkalinity back to the body. It's going to provide your body with lots of nutrition and support, and also help with the gut. So that's a good idea. And on top of that, for the gut, you want to take a powerful probiotic. There are lots of brands out there. One of my favorites is either from Dr. Axe, soil-based or spore-based probiotic, or Genestra HMF probiotic. It's a human microflora, and I take a 500 billion because I need critical care. But anything 50 billion or higher is good. The more the better, especially if you have an overrun system of candida. But definitely taking probiotics is going to help with the gut and repopulate the good gut bacteria that you've lost. And that basically covers all the products. Like I said, you don't have to take all of these, just take one of each that I've showed you even. And that'll help reline the gut, help detox, and kill candida all at the same time. So now in terms of diet, what are you supposed to do? So I've made a video, it was actually my most recent video on diet. You can check it out. I'll leave a link in the description box below on what you should be eating, but basically eat a diet. It's mostly alkalizing foods, lots of leafy greens, lots of smoothies. Just avoid acidic foods. Try to avoid red meats, no sugar, or if you are going to eat sugar, just eat a little bit of honey. Sugar is acidic. It also feeds candida. Carbs like grains and potatoes are acidic, and they also feed candida too because they turn into sugar in the body. So try to avoid that and stick to more like lean, clean proteins, lots of healthy fats, and lots of leafy green vegetables. So that's kind of for the diet to alkalize the body. Also, every single morning when you wake up, before you do anything, take warm water, squeeze half a lemon to a full lemon, and drink it. It's going to detox your whole system, including your liver and kidneys, also bring the alkalinity back into the body, and that has been one of the lifesavers for my hands in terms of getting rid of the redness and the itching and the flaking. So I would really recommend doing that. Obviously, patience, it's going to take time. And now, before I end the video, I just want to give you some tips. The next thing that you want to do in terms of tips is don't overeat. If you eat big meals, it's going to be hard for your body to break it all down properly, and it's going to just leak through your gut and go into your bloodstream and cause a whole whack of issues and make leaky gut worse. Also, chew your food really, really, really well. So eat smaller meals further up, or closer together, but smaller meals. But then chew your food really good. Puree it if you can't chew it. If you're a fast eater, if you have big particles that go through your stomach, they don't get broken down enough in the stomach acid, and then go into your gut, and then your digestive system can't break it down. They start to ferment. They end up feeding candida. They cause bloating. It's a whole thing of issues. So chew your food a lot. If you're going to eat veggies, try to steam them because they're easier to digest and break down. Lower your stress levels, whether it's doing yoga, whether it's sitting in a hot bath, going to a sauna, reading a book. Do something that de-stresses you every single day, because stress feeds candida, and it also causes psoriasis flare-ups. Go natural in terms of products like your hand soaps, your hair shampoos, your makeups if you can. Just anywhere you really can. Use an iron skillet instead of aluminum skillet. Just really try to get rid of heavy metals and toxins out of all your products. Use an all-natural deodorant so you don't have the aluminum and mercury. Yeah, just go natural. And my last tip are a couple extra supplements. There's actually just two, and they are enzymes and hydrochloric acid. So I take hydrochloric acid and digestive enzymes. Take any one you want. Hydrochloric acid is stomach acid. So basically, if you take this, it's going to increase the acidity in your stomach, which is what you want. If you have leaky gut, your stomach acidity is very low, which means the foods you're consuming are not getting broken down enough in the stomach. Also, parasites can get through. Usually if you have high stomach acidity, parasites should not make it through your stomach if you eat, say, raw meat or something. So definitely take a hydrochloric acid tablet before every single meal, and this has helped me like crazy in terms of bloating too. And last but not least, a digestive enzyme, anyone you want. This is an all natural one. There's so many online. This has just make sure you get something that has all, like that can digest fat, carbs, proteins, sugars. You want all of the enzymes in it. This also has probiotics too. It actually contains Bacillus clausii and Bacillus subtilis and kiwi fruit. Kiwis are really good at digesting food. So yeah, before every meal, take digestive enzyme, hydrochloric acid, and that helps so much with psoriasis and leaky gut. So really recommend doing that. And that is it. That is everything for this video. I will leave all the products, if I can, in the description box below. If I forget any though, or if there's something you're not sure about, comment below, let me know. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hang in there, your psoriasis will get better, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.